this is. Hope this is good. Hey, Facebook Live. This is Daily Motivation with Rich Fontaine. Of course, 365 days of consistency, of trying to do something over and over and over and over again until we become masters at it. And I'm just going to give myself a quick pat on the back, hashtag brag. It's episode 99, 99 live videos within what, 3 months? So, which is awesome. A month, three and a half months. So we just been consistent, and I appreciate everyone that took their time to watch these and be on this journey with me. And hopefully you're staying consistent in your own life. And before we start, I also want to give a quick shout out to my new book coming out, Right to Grow Rich. If you go on Instagram and type in right with the number 2, Grow Rich, that's right, number 2, Grow Rich. You can apply for a free book where I send you a free ebook on Right to Grow Rich. And so you can learn all the techniques that I use as an author, as a writer, to market, to publish, to write, add a writing schedule, have accountability, keep you from procrastinating, how to get a good cover, how to get a good blurb, why those things are important, how to get a good marketing agent, all these things that help you in your career if you want to be a writer. Or help you advance in your own career if you want to write. So enough of the commercial. Let's get to the motivation. Excellent. So I really appreciate everyone taking their time today. Like the great Jay-Z said, you could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate it. So today is how to transmute anxiety into excitement. Did you know that the same emotions, the same physical attributes from anxiety is the same thing in excitement? So if you go on a roller coaster, your brain doesn't know if you're anxious or you're excited. It all depends on the meaning that you give in your mind, because your body will automatically have those feelings, and you get to determine what those feelings mean. Your body is just getting you aware for something, right? That's all anxiety and excitement is your body getting you prepared for something to come, right? Like when we were hunters and gatherers living in caves, that type of feeling will help warn us against dangers. So if we knew the tiger was coming, we'll get that feeling, okay, we gotta go protect the family. Or that same feeling could be like if you're ready to take on the tiger, okay, let the tiger come, I'm ready to get some food. Whichever your mind, so your mind really determines the meaning of the feeling, but your body naturally produces it to protect you, to warn you that something new is approaching. So how do we switch that? Because most of the times when we get those feelings, we get anxious and we let our minds run on tangents of what things mean, or what the future holds, or will this person call me back, or will she break up with me, or will we get the money, or will we be able to pay rent this month, or will the business flourish, or will people even watch my lives? All those things comes in when we get into an anxious mindset versus if we get to an exciting mindset. So how do we make the switch? I remember, and I actually learned this from a friend of mine named Iris. She actually just moved to Orlando. She was in Georgia at the Les Brown Institute. When we were about to go on stage, she was right in front of me, and she was like, man, I'm so nervous. I'm like, me too. Because we were speaking in front of a large crowd. And I remember she saying, you could switch that by, when you get that anxious feeling, start saying, I'm excited to do this speech. And Mel Robbins actually took it a step further. She said, ask yourself, why am I excited? Why am I ready to do this speech? Why am I ready to do these lives? Why am I ready to, handle anything that comes my way? And especially for the future, I think people get very anxious on the future when there's unknowns. When you don't know what's going to happen, what can happen, what will happen. So we get a little bit anxious, and we get a little bit nervous about the future. So I like to say I'm excited for the future. I'm excited for the future. I don't know what's going to happen, but something's great's going to happen. And if something great doesn't happen, there's no point of being anxious about it, because I can't do anything about it anyway. I try not to bog myself down for things I can't change or things I can't control. So I just say I'm excited for the future because I have a mindset of I believe life is not happening to me, it's happening for me. So all the visualizations, all the affirmations, everything that I've asked for, I truly believe through time, through repetition, through autosuggestion, which if you watch a lot of my videos or if you read Destiny on Purpose, I talk about. But I actually got into my belief system that everything works out for me. If that's true or not, to me, it doesn't really matter. What it matters is it keeps me in a place that I'm always moving forward. I'm always moving forward because I have a belief system that everything's always working out for me. So when I say I'm excited about the future, I believe that the future holds something good, something of my vision, something of my visualization, something of my affirmation, something of my goals, something of my aspirations. I truly believe because every time I've wanted something and I put in the work to make it happen, I've accomplished it. When I was going to school to be a civil engineer, I was nervous because all those things, but I accomplished that. Getting a job as a project manager, I accomplished that. Writing my first books, I accomplished that. Starting my own company, I accomplished that. Getting married, I accomplished that. Like all these things I accomplished. So I truly believe that when I put my mind to something, it's going to be beneficial for me. So I say I'm excited about the future. I'm excited to do this speech. I'm excited to make this presentation. Because in my belief system, I already think and believe everything's going to work out for me in the most positive way possible. So even when something negative happens, I start saying, well, that probably led me to a different path, or that's going to work out for me. Hey, that's good. You know, I always look at everything as a benefit, as a positive. Even when the negative comes, I try to find the seed of something positive within it. So that's why I changed my anxiousness into excitement, because I'm excited about the future. I'm not anxious about it. I'm not worried about the future. I'm excited about it. I want it to come. Bring it on. I want these futures to come because why? Because of my effort. I put in the work, the mental work, the spiritual works, the physical habits every single day. So it gets me belief that everything's going to work out to my benefit. So whenever you get an anxious feeling of starting something new, or not know how things are going to work out, or just unsure about yourself and your conditions right now, get excited. Get excited. Turn that anxiety feeling to excitement. You know what? The future's going to be better. Everything's going to work out perfectly. You know, she's going to come out of that coma. She's going to get a lot better from that sickness. He loves me. He gonna break up with me. And if he does, I'm going to find a way better guy. The money's coming in. You know, money comes to me easily and effortlessly. You know, those affirmations, that's why I use affirmations every day, because it gets into your belief system. And once you can believe it, you start acting upon it. And so whatever hits you, you start seeing it with these, I wouldn't call it rose-colored glasses, but they kind of are. Just a perspective of, you know what, this is going to be a benefit to me at some point. Even if it seems bad right now, this is going to be a benefit for me at some point. So I get excited. Ooh, I can't wait to see how this turns out. I can't wait to see how this manifests. I can't wait to see how this goes. Like, man, there's a shift. Man, I can't wait to see how this shift ends up. Even with the planet. Like, I can't wait to see how this shift. Because there's a lot of things that we've been complaining about. That commute from work, like, I got to work from home. You've been complaining about commuting that hour-long drive in traffic for years now. Enjoy it. Man, I never spent time with my family. You have an opportunity to spend time with your family. Man, maybe this is going to lead me to have more free time with my family. Like, if you switch it in your mind, the body's going to naturally have those emotions, but you make the meaning of it. T. Harv taught me this. Nothing has meaning unless the meaning we give it. Nothing has meaning until the meaning we give it. So it's just you switching, shifting, transmuting that thought process of I feel anxious to I'm excited about it. And why am I excited? I'm excited because I've been preparing. I'm excited because now we have the money. I'm excited because everything works out for me. I'm excited because now this is going to start my new career. I'm excited because I couldn't stand my boss. Now I'm going to find me a new job that's even better. I'm excited because I'm going to start my entrepreneurship. I'm excited because I'm going to write that new book. I'm excited because everything is in my favor. I'm excited. And that's the emotional feeling. And then, you see, I'm getting excited. Just talking about it gets you excited. You can program and retrain your own mind to make it believe anything you want. And though some people say, well, Rich, that just makes you crazy. Not if it produces the results you want. That's the thing. Even though you're crazy, people will call you crazy, you're still producing the results that you want. And then people are going to look at you and ask, how? 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 Because I'm crazy. Crazy people win, man. People that are illogical win. People that don't look at the status quo as is win. Just look at your history. Look at biographies. Study it. I have. And everyone that wins were a little bit off their rocker compared to the people that were there at their time. So get excited, man. Get excited for the complaints. Get excited for the people struggling a little bit, because that gives you an opportunity to help them. Get excited. This is your time now. Don't be anxious. Be excited. Again, this is Rich Fontaine with Daily Motivation. Either you can agree with me or not agree with me, but either way, I feel that this was a successful conversation. Love is love. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for watching.